Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Do you have one of these? Just a brown paper bag. Or is it? Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by. Welcome to all of my new friends and subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the wonderful ways in which you support me and my channel. You know, this is just a plain old brown paper bag. Today we're going to take it and turn it into a notebook. So I'll give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at today's awesome project. When finished, the outside jacket measures 3 7/8 by 6, and we have a 1/2 inch spine on this. Super simple, but this looks like old worn leather. It even has the feel of old worn leather. So when we open it, all we have is page after page of note sheets. Super easy to make, but this really is a little statement piece. Great for Father's Day. Great for a brother or an uncle on Father's Day. I think this has a nice masculine look to it. So this is what we're going to be making today. So what we're going to need to make this, I have 30 sheets of 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 inch note cards. Now these have the consistency of a lightweight cardstock. So I have 30 of these. Then I have 2 pieces of medium weight chipboard that measure 3 7/8 by 6. If you don't have chipboard, you can substitute cardboard if you want. You can double stack cereal boxes. Just get a nice little hardboard for the outside cover. And then I have a standard size brown paper bag, your typical lunch set. And then finally I have the inside liner. It measures 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. So the first thing I'm going to do is take apart my bag. So where we have that natural fold, I am just going to go ahead and cut that fold part off. And you can definitely save this because you can use it on another project. Then we're going to take our bag and we are going to find the adhesive seam, and we just deconstruct at that adhesive seam point. Don't worry if you tear a little bit of it because we won't be using all of this anyway. So then I am just going to crumble my bag, and I'll crumble it several times in different directions. If you don't have a brown paper bag, you can use anything that you want for this. You can even use copier paper. Just crinkle it very well. And this is also a great stress reliever if you're having a bad day or you just have something you want to get off your chest. Just go ahead and crinkle it away. So now that we have our piece like this, we're going to go ahead and apply the leather look. And what I'm using, I am using some Ranger Distress ink. And this is ground espresso. You can use any color that you like. I just like to go with that dark color. And all I'm doing, and I'm just going over the part that I know will be exposed. And you can go as dark with this as you want. I'm going to go with a well-worn look. And that's really all that you have to do. So I am going to take this, use my finger blade, and I'm just going to trim away some from this end because I had a hole in it and I wanted to make sure that that hole was discarded. I have already added double stick tape to the back of my chipboard. We're going to take this and we'll place it down like that. So this time I'm going to bring in my stack of papers. Because I'm not using a chipboard spine, I really want the spine to be very flexible. So I'm going to place that right there, and then I'll eyeball my placement on the other side. I'm just adding just a little bit of space in between the two. And now I'll trim away that piece. And then I'm going to go over this very lightly with my big old spatula because I want to make sure that the tape is stuck to the paper. So now I'm going to take my scissors and we're just going to miter the edges. And I'm using my scissors and not my finger blade because this really is very thin paper and I don't want my finger blade to catch. So now I'll take my tape runner and I'm just going to add some tape. And now we can take these pieces and fold them over. Stand this up. Fold these pieces over. And now I will use my big old spatula just to go in and get this stuff. So there is our nice, sweet, leathery looking paper bag jacket. We're going to take the liner piece and we're going to place it on the inside just like that. So I am going to take my tape and I am just going to add tape to the inside, covering the chipboard. And then I'm just going to take my tape and place tape along the edges of the liner piece. So then I am going to peel away my tape backer from the jacket as well as from the liner piece. And so now we can place down the liner. I am actually going to stand for this part because I want to make sure. I'm actually going to stand for this part because I want to make sure I have an even placement. So now let's just get that nice and smooth. Go in and give my spine nice definition. And so there we have our jacket. I am just going to grab my papers, put them in to make sure that I'm going to have a nice little fit. And you can see that I am. So now we're going to take our papers and you can add clamps to this if you want, but I am just tapping it into my desk and I'm resting it along my desk. And that way I'll be able to squeeze out my glue. And then I can just take my fingers, run my fingers along the spine. I am going to add just a little more glue. And then I'm just going to make sure my glue is all over my pages. And now I can take it and just slide it into the spine. Just like that. And I'm making sure that all of my pages are on the spine. And then I can press down to get that glue stuck to the paper. And then I'll take my big old spatula, go along the spine. Again, I'm going to open this and press down again because I want to make sure that it's nice and stuck. Go over that spine, just making sure that I have a good stick. Open it again and just repeat the process until I know my pages are nice and stuck. So then all we need to do is let this dry, but I am going to take this Best Dad sticker and I'm not going to put it on the outside. I'm actually going to place it here on the inside on the very first sheet, like that. I am not opening this all the way because I need for the glue to dry. So I am going to go ahead and close that. And now we have our second brown paper bag covered notebook. This is such an easy process that I really think you will enjoy making these. On this one, I added a little knob. You don't have to add that to yours. And I wanted to keep it as plain as possible because I am planning on gifting this to a man and I don't want to add too many embellishments. Wanted to keep it very simple and very easy to use. You can see just how easy and upscale These two little books are easily tuckable in a laptop bag, a briefcase, or a mani purse, whatever you want to call it. You can take this and just drop it in anytime you need to make a note, pull it out, and look very stylish in the process. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed today's very easy way to take a brown paper bag and turn it into something useful. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.